Welcome to TacoSgeeks.com. Justin here, back with more Summer Anime 2023 coverage. Now, today we are going to be reviewing episode 2 of Reborn as a Vending Machine. I Now Wonder the Dungeon. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, and you can find this anime on Crunchyroll. Episode 2 is entitled The King Frog Fiend Appears, and here is the synopsis. So here we go. The Hunters Association hires Lammis and Boxxo to provide food during a frog fiend hunt, with a ragtag group acting as their bodyguards. But things turn crazy when the fiend proves to be more numerous than expected. This was a pretty solid episode here. I like the more build up between Lammis and Boxxo relationship here. And we also get introduced to Director Bear, who just alone that this bear is the directors of the Hunters Association. It's hilarious. It's hilarious in itself, and I really did enjoy that they actually just cast a bear. Just made it a bear to be. Just thinking about it just makes it funny. It's just so ridiculous and entertaining. It's just like you just got this. I like how the anime is just really using these woodland creatures and giving them such human characteristics and human behavior. It's always a pleasure to see. But I do like this director bear here. But episode 2 is basically them, as we saw from previously of episode 1. We saw a little bit of the frog fiends, and now they're out there. The Hunters Association is out to stop the frog fiends before they repopulate and really start dominating the land in the certain areas. So it's up to the Hunters Association to kind of trim down the population a bit, to put it nicely. And that is what this whole basis is. So Director Bear has a mission for the Hunters Association, but they also need nourishment, so they're not out there actually hunting for food. So he asks Lammis to bring Box, the vending machine, to go on this mission with them to provide food and nourishment for them, and she agrees. And one thing leads to another, where they're on the hunt for these fiends, and you get a more characterization on the relationship of Lammis and Box. They really have become really good friends and allies here. And that's basically all that really happens here. I'm not going to say much in terms of the spoilers, but I do like the fact that we did get a little bit more of that progression of their relationship, and we get introduced to some new characters in the Hunters Association. One of these characters was making me go, I not probably shouldn't trust them, or maybe this person might be the actual big bad of this entire series. So I'm not sure what direction they're gonna go with, but it looks like they planted a little bit of the seeds here of people who are trying to get their hands on our vending machine friend and what the abilities are. And speaking of abilities, we did get to see a little bit more of an upgrade of those abilities. So that was a really pleasure to see, which I'm really more curious about how the box is going to be able to start communicating. And now that we're starting to see more upgrades and more abilities from what they're able to do, I'm very curious to see what that's going to be like, how that's going to play out in this series. So I really did enjoy episode 2. Not too much going on in terms of the world building, but we did get a little bit more progression in Lammis and Box relationship, and we did get introduced to some new characters such as Director Bear and the Hunters Association. And we got a little bit of a threat with the Frog Fiends and the King of the Frog Fiends, who look pretty badass, believe it or not, when you see him. So I really did enjoy this one. I'm going to continue to review and watch this series. I'm really interested in it just because it has a nice concept of it. What did you think of episode 2 of Reborn as a Vending Machine? I Now Wonder the Dungeon. Comment below and let me know. This is Justin from OtakuSgeeks.com. As always, if you like what we do here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And the reason you don't see my handsome face is because I'm traveling, I'm on vacation, so I'm trying to knock this stuff out as quick as possible for you guys. I'm trying to catch up. So some reviews will be late. And don't forget to tune in this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern for the UWL. We got more UWL WW2K2 2K23 action. And got more stuff on the pipeline. Check out a new interview with Stephen Root for the new show Praise Petey, which was recorded before the SAG strike. Just want to throw that out there. And we got a lot more stuff on the way from content and more. So stay tuned. Keep it locked. Thank you for all your support. And please subscribe and like this video. Later days.